Good afternoon, folks. This is going to be my last article for the day, and it is titled Rumor Henry Cavill's Warhammer 40K live action project definitely not dead. So, we've been hearing rumor, we've been hearing things, what has been going on with the Warhammer series that Henry Cavill is trying to put up together, and it has not been talked about lately. People are thinking that this show is probably not going to go anywhere because of Amazon, what they're trying to do, bring a female character involved in Henry Cavill's project, Now, Henry Cavill, he has had issues. He has had issues with studios. Like Netflix, for example. He did The Witcher. And he had a confrontational issue with the showrunner she wanted to do things her way and ignore the books and everything, ignore the games and the books. But Henry Cavill is trying to tell her that this is not the way it goes in the Witcher series. It shouldn't be like this. But she didn't want to listen. So that is why Henry Cavill said that after the third season, he is gone. And he left. So that leaves Liam Hemsworth taking up the mantle of Geralt. So I don't know how that's going to go because I heard that The Witcher Season 3 was a big flop. So this may get even worse. So we'll see. We will see. So let's get on to this article and see what we got. A new rumor cropped up claiming that Henry Cavill's Warhammer 40K series live action project at Amazon MGM Studios is definitely not dead. YouTuber Mr. H Reviews responded to a recent rumor from fellow YouTuber Ark claiming that both Game Workshops and Amazon were entirely content to let the project die. At the end of September, Ark claimed it has been complete radio silence on the matter of the TV show, where ever since we had the last update the last time around, it appears as if both Amazon and Games Workshop are entirely content to just let the project die honestly. He added, even with a month extension into January, nothing seems to have been produced. Still no money is allocated, still no accounts have been created, still no contract have been signed, etc., etc. As for why there is current radio silence and no movement, Ark shared it may be that Games Workshop got a little bit uppity and decided to demand that their own authors be allowed to create the screenplay. Again, the Black Library authors are excellent book writers, but they have no business writing screenplays, and Amazon probably knows that, and Amazon probably knows it can really afford it cannot afford a really big flop, he added. Arch then concluded, right now I would say that probabilities lean more towards the entire thing being dead than it ever being greenlit. YouTuber Mistake Reviews responded to this rumor and shared some of his own inside knowledge on the matter and claimed that the live action project is definitely not dead. Speaking specifically to Art's conclusion that the probabilities lean more towards the entire thing being dead than it ever being greenlit, Mr. H shared, I can't say it's actually the inverse of that. He later stated, there's definitely been movement on it. Definitely movement, like 100%. My eyes and ears says that there's definitely been some movement. Can't tell you exactly what or how much, but it's the complete opposite of what Arch is rumoring anyway. It's the complete opposite of that. It's definitely not dead, guys. It's definitely not dead. He concluded saying, I can say with certainty there's been movement and it's the contrary to what Arch is saying here. Games Workshop previously revealed in its annual report that the two companies still had not come together to agree on creative guidelines for the films and television series, and that the deadline to come to such an agreement was the end of December of 2024. The annual report stated, Games Workshop and Amazon are working together for a period of 12 months ending in December 2024 to agree to creative guidelines for the films and television series to be developed by Amazon. The agreement will only produce if the creative guidelines are mutually agreed between Games Workshop and Amazon. We will update you accordingly. The report also detailed that if things do go well, Amazon has the rights to develop the Warhammer Fantasy as well. It states, under the terms of the agreement, Games Workshop has granted exclusive rights to Amazon in relation to the films and television series set within the Warhammer 40,000 universe, together with an option for Amazon to license equivalent rights to the Warhammer Fantasy universe following the release of the initial Warhammer 40,000 production. However, Game Workshop had previously shared in a blog post in the middle of December 2023 that the company had come to terms with Prime Video and Amazon Studios to have an adaptation of Warhammer 40K brought to both the big and small screens. The company shared, back in December last year, we announced Game Workshop and Amazon Studios had signed an agreement to the principal to work together to bring the Warhammer 40K universe to screens big and small. It added, well, today we have an update, and it's one we'll all be longing to hear. We've now signed the full agreement to the next stage can begin. The company also shared, all we can tell you right now is that an elite band of screenwriters, each with their own particular passion for Warhammer, is being assembled to help bring the setting and characters you love to the screen. The illustration groups will be championed by Henry Cavill, who stands ready to take his place as executive producer, bringing his pen, sword, and or spear to the project. As for when the first project might arrive, Games Workshop detailed, the TV and film production is a mammoth undertaking. It's not unusual for projects to take 2 or 3 years from this point before something arrives on screen. Still, things are now properly rolling. You can bet we'll bring you all the latest updates, the cool snippets as soon as we are able. Henry Cavill announced he was helming the Warhammer Cinematic Universe shortly after he announced he would not be returning to play Superman in James Gunn's Superman Legacy. He shared on Instagram in December 2022, for 30 years I have dreamt to see a Warhammer universe in live action. Now, after 22 years of experience in the industry, I finally feel that I have the skill and set and experience to guide a Warhammer Cinematic Universe into life. Partnering with Natalie Viscuso at Vertigo has been a blessing beyond words. Without her, we might not have found the perfect home at Amazon. And having a home like Amazon will give us the freedom to be true to the massive scope of Warhammer. To all you Warhammer fans out there, I promise to respect this IP that we love. I promise to bring you something familiar, and I endeavor to bring you something fantastic that is as you'd seen. He added, our first steps are to find our filmmaker, creator, writer. Watch this space, my friends. Since then, he's provided brief updates on the project in February. While promoting Argyle, he told the Sappy, Sad, Confused podcast, it is the greatest privilege of my professional career to have this opportunity. I can't say too much again. It's early days still, but to have this opportunity to bring it to the screen and be at the tiller so it can be faithful is key. He continued, this is the stuff I've been dealing with since I was a kid. This is the sort of the stuff I spend my free time daydreaming about as an adult as well. And I get to bring it into life. And there is no greater reason than I joined the industry than doing something like, and I'm very happy to be here. He also teased he might team up with director Matthew Vaughn when host Josh Horowitz asked, have you tried to get Matthew into Warhammer or gaming at all? Cavill responded, no, not yet. However, Vaughn retorted, gaming? I love gaming. What do you mean gaming at all? But we've spoken. Yeah? Cavill said, yeah. Vaughn continued, yeah, listen, I said I work with Marie in lots of different ways. Cavill concluded when he grinned, yeah, watch the space. Cavill previously told Collider, Warhammer is progressing very well, but big things are happening and we are very excited. Of note, Hollywood Reporter announced that Cavill will star in the Amazon MGM Studios' upcoming Voltron adaptation by director Rawson Marshall Thurber. Boar's Kit reported, Henry Cavill, the Superman actor and the star of Witcher, has come aboard to top line in the live-action feature based on the mecha anime that Rawson Marshall Thurber is directing. Cavill joins actor Daniel Quinn Toy in the film. Given Cavill appears to be deepening his relationship with Amazon rather than moving away from them, it lends credence to the idea that the Warhammer 40K project might still be alive at Amazon MGM Studios, and there is movement behind the scenes. Alright, well, I will say this. I do remember some of these topics as was going on, especially with this. I don't know, man. We'll see, bro. I mean, if Henry Cavill's got if they got the opportunity to make that Warhammer series come through, go for it. But the problem is Amazon, man. Amazon tends to probably make things worse, because if you guys saw the Rings of Power, it did not go successfully, and they have lost most of the fan base in that series due to what they have done to it. So, I don't know. I am praying that for Henry Cavill's sake, bro, Amazon better not screw up. Amazon better not screw up this 40K project. So, that's going to be it for this article. So you guys let me know what you guys think. If you like the video, hit the like button. Share this video. Post a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts about this article. Do you think the Warhammer 40K series is still alive? Do you think it's going to be is still in production, or do you think the project is fully dead? You guys let me know in the comments below. And if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Have a nice one.